Those corners at speed. Oh my god, that was close. Starting to weave all over the road. Be careful. Right, here it comes. Hi guys, and welcome back to some more TT Isle of Man here on this channel. Now this is part number 9 of my walkthrough, and in today's episode guys we're going to tackle some more of the mountain course. But we're not just going to be tackling it on the Supersport bike, we're going to do a couple of sections on the Superbike. That is going to be crazy. It'll be the first time, first experience, and I'm going to commentate on this one today as it's been requested. So let's get straight into the episode and start off with a bang. Right, so here we go with the first event of the episode. We're on the Supersport bike trying to do sections from 3 to 5 of the mountain course. Now this is the first time I've commentated on one of these runs, so this should be interesting. Let's see if we can do this first time. Right, let's try and get a good start. Now I've done parts of this section before, so hopefully I can just remember some of it. We're going to have to go at quite a decent speed if we want to get first place. It is on the hardest level, so let's see if we can get a good start here. I remember this section. Yes, I remember that. That's quite a difficult turn. Stay off the curb. Right, let's try and pick up a bit of speed. And hopefully we can do this first time. But if we don't, I will try again. Right, we're starting to get through some tricky sections here. Trying to keep an eye on the arrows where we need to turn. Ooh, that was a bit teary through there. Trying to just maintain a decent pace. Right, we've got a difficult corner coming up, so we better start slowing down. And let's try and take this at a fast enough speed. Oh, that wasn't too bad. To just be careful. And there's another corner coming up that we're going to have to take nice and easy. And so far, so good. I can't remember how long this section or part of the course is, so we're going to have to try and take it as steady as we can. Oh, that's a bit difficult through there. Oh, God. Just trying to take it as fast as possible. Having to dab the brakes through that section. Right, keep an eye on those arrows. And there's some tricky turns coming up. Let's try and keep it on the middle of the road. Oh, God, that was close. Right, here comes another tricky corner. Let's try and take that at a faster pace. That wasn't too bad, so we got through there okay. And we're just over a minute and a half into this run. And I don't think this is the quickest. I am really taking it easy. I'm just trying to learn this part. It's so hard to memorise the entire circuit. It really is challenging, especially at high speed. Right, we're starting to pick up some speed through here. Just keep an eye on that map because there is some tricky turns coming up. Oh, there's another one here. And that was perfect because we're trying to stay in the middle of the road. It gives us the best lean action into the turns. Right, there's another turn here. That was nicely done. We kept that nice and tight. And again, we're picking up speed. And another turn here. And that was nicely done through there. Oh, this is going really well so far. Right, so let's just keep an eye on those arrows again. Just trying to pick up a bit of speed. As soon as we get on the straight, we can really open it. Oh, God, just caught the curb slightly there. But we're still on the bike, and that's the main thing. Right, just starting to pick up speed, trying to keep an eye on the road as well as those arrows, because the arrows are sometimes slightly delayed into some of the turns. You've got to be on it, keep your eyes focused on the road as much as you can, and try and remember the sections. Right, it's not too bad through there, and let's start to open the throttle again. We can pick up a bit of speed around these turns. Let's just try and keep it in the middle of the road still, and that's not too bad through here. We've got a little bit of a turn here, which we could probably take at a decent pace. It was a little bit over cautious through there, and that's probably going to cost us. We are on experts, so we can't afford to lay off the throttle. We've got to keep on going as fast as we can. But to be honest, I don't think we've done too bad. I'm not sure whether this is going to be quick enough to win the event, but we are going to try. Oh, God, a little bit close to the wall there. Be careful. And let's just try and keep it in the middle of the road. Just trying to keep an eye on the arrows. And trying to keep up the pace as well. We've dipped down below 100. Let's try and pick it up a bit. We don't know how much further we've got to go. Right, let's really gun it down this section. Just keeping an eye on the arrows. And another turn here. Oh, God, that was tricky through there. And powering it down the hill. And let's see if we can just take a little bit more speed through this next turn. Oh, God, that was tricky through there. But we managed to make it. And we've got to the end. Oh, there we go. We managed to get to the end without crashing. But did we get the fastest time? Oh, we're top of the leaderboard at the moment. Surely not. We didn't do it by that. Oh, Oh, just almost 2 seconds. Oh my god, that was close. Right guys, let's move on to another event in today's episode. Right guys, next up is a race around West Sussex 4000. Now I do not know this circuit very well, so this is going to be very, very interesting. So let's see if we can get a good start. And in the next event, we're going to take on a part of the mountain course on a superbike, and that is going to be insane. Right, let's see if we can get a good start here. Now, like I said, I don't know this circuit very well, but I know it's very, very tricky. I've heard a few people saying this is one of the hardest ones to race around, so let's see if we can get a good start, and hopefully the AI won't take me out, because that is one issue I'm really having trouble with on this game, is the AI just runs straight into you and take you off all the time in the races and around. Oh god, I think one of the AI caught the curb there, but he managed to stay on his bike. And that is one of the things that's really, really putting me off doing the full circuit. Now, I've done it a couple of times, and every time I do the full circuit, I've got to in like 14 minutes in, and I've been taken out by the AI, and I hadn't crashed up to that point, and that's really frustrating me. I'm hoping they're going to patch it and fix it. We're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully they do, because I want to get a full lap in and put it on the channel. Right, let's just see if we can take it nice and steady through this corner. Oh, I think 2 bikes hit each other through that turn. I think they did. Well, that's worked into my favour, and we're up to P3. Let's just keep it nice and steady. Like I said, I don't know this circuit very well. And let's just stick in behind this bike. Oh, it's quite a tough corner coming up. Looking on the map, let's slow it down. We don't know how tight it is. Like I said, I don't know this circuit very well. Oh, that is a tricky... Oh, look at the sun glare. That's going to affect us. And the bikes behind have caught up, because I'm not actually running at the really, really fast pace at the moment. Oh god, that was tricky through there, but I've managed to overtake another rider, and we're in behind the leader of the race. And that sun is really, really bright, and that's going to affect us into the slow turns. Right, keep an eye on that track map. Let's be careful through this section. And this is only a 3-lap race, so we have got plenty of time. Oh god, that's a tricky turn. Managed to get through there okay, and we're into the second lap. Now let's see if we can just up the pace a little bit. Now we've just done a lap and we know the circuit, but these tricky corners are really, really tough. Not so bad on the Supersport bike. If you just blip the throttle, rev it a little bit round the turns, you can gain control of the bike quite nicely. But if you do that on the Superbike, it's a lot harder, and you do tend to overrun into the turns and crash a lot more. But it's something that I'm going to have to get better at, and I am slowly getting better on the Superbike. But I will say, I've got the Kawasaki ZX10R. I do definitely want to buy another 1000cc bike, because I'm not over keen on the Kawasaki, because I've tried a few other 1000cc's online, and I don't think the one I bought was the best one, so we're definitely going to have to save up the credits and get another bike. Right, let's see if we can put this rider under pressure. We're managing to hold on to second place, and now we know the circuit. Hopefully we can get past him and take a win in this event. God, took a little bit too much through there, but managed to control the bike. Just feel like you've got a little bit more leeway on this when you make mistakes. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through here. We seem to be pretty quick through that turn, and we've managed to catch up. Right, let's get in his slipstream, and that sun glare is really, really bright. Right, especially in this view. Right, let's slow it down. I don't want to go through that turn too close to him, because I don't want to get taken out. So I've got a little bit uncertain on that section, as there is a bit of a dip in the road. There it is, that's the dip, and that is the second lap out the way. Right, let's go into the third lap. Let's see if we can get past this bike. Can we take him in this turn? No, we took that nice and steady. Right, we managed to get past him. Can we overtake him in this turn? No, he's going to get to that next corner before us. Right, let's just try and hold back. We know we can get past him in some of these corners. We've just got to make sure we make the right decision, because we don't want to get taken out, because this hasn't been a bad run so far on a circuit I'm not familiar with, and we have got quite a few riders still behind us, so we haven't pulled away. We are running on expert, and they're not bad on expert. I mean, they are definitely harder on the super bikes, but they're still decent enough on this level to give you a race. Right, let's take it nice and steady through this turn. Can we take him in that turn? Oh, that wasn't too bad. I think we've just managed to take him. Yes, we have. Brilliant. So we're into the lead. Let's see if we can get to the end, hopefully in one piece, and then we'll move on to the next event in this episode. Right, let's take a decent speed through that turn, building right up, almost to 160 miles an hour. Slow it down. Be Careful, 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 careful. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Not the quickest. And oh god, I've got two bikes sitting right behind us. They've caught us up. So let's be careful for these next turns so we don't get taken out. And that was nice through there. Oh god, almost went onto the grass there, but we've managed to hold on to it. And now, excuse me, we've managed to just pull away from the bikes behind us. Keep it nice and steady through here. Again, just trying to gain a decent control, not overdoing it. And there we go, last corner, accelerate. Oh, fantastic, and we're going to take the win. And that's not bad. That circuit is challenging, but once you know where the corners are, how sharp they are, you can set yourself up for them, and you can take a little bit more speed through them. So I really enjoyed that. But now we're going to take things up a notch. We're going to get on that Superbike, and we're going to take on a part of the mountain course. This is going to be insane, guys. So let's get straight into it. So here we go. Right, guys, this is going to be insane. So here we go. We're going to take on section 2 to 3 on the ZX-10R. This is going to be insane, and we've got to be at a good pace as well. Oh, God, loads of wheel spin, and we've managed to keep that front wheel down. We can't lay off the throttle this time because we know the AI are going to be super quick on these bikes, and we can't make any errors. Right, let's pick up the speed. I know this section a little bit, so we should be okay. It's just at a greater speed than we would have done on the Supersport bike. Oh my god, we took that at such a pace, and we're getting up to almost 192 miles an hour. Right, let's see if we can hold on to this speed. I know this turns slightly. Right, let's get nice and tight in. Oh my god, we managed to take it. Oh god, that was so close to the curb, and we are picking up speed. And this is going to be a short run, so we should be okay, but we're gaining on a bike that's just in front of us. Let's try and avoid him. Oh, we managed just to shoot past him. Right, just trying to remember what corners are coming up on this run. Like I said, I've done it before. Slow down slightly through here. Keep it in the middle of the road. Now we've got some tough turns coming up. Let's try and keep up the pace. That wasn't too bad through there. Right, we've got to be careful. I know there's some really tight turns coming up. Let's keep it in the middle road. That's not too bad. Again, and I think we're top of the leaderboard at the moment for time, so we're running at a decent pace. Right, there's a bit of a turn coming up. Let's keep to the right so we can get a decent lean in. Yeah, that was decent. Right, let's start picking up a little bit of speed through here. And I think I can remember this section through here. There's another tough corner coming up, and we managed just to take that okay. And again, we can take those corners at speed. Oh my god, that was close. Starting to weave all over the road. Be careful. Right, here it comes. I knew there was a tough corner coming up. I remember this one. Let's try and take it at the fastest speed we can. And stay on the bike. Oh, that was perfect. I will take that. I know that's tricky. Now we've got another tricky turn coming up. Stay away from the side. Oh, that wasn't too bad again. And let's just keep it nice and steady through here. Don't know how much further we've got to go. And oh, there we go. And we're done. Did we get the fastest time though? That is the thing. Oh, we're top at the moment. Are we going to get the fastest time? Oh, get in there. First time as well. Fantastic. Oh, that is an unbelievable run. Right, let's get into what's next. Right, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode, and it was an absolutely crazy episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please smash that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and please leave your comments in the tab below. All your comments are greatly appreciated, so please keep that up and let me know what you think of the series. Right, guys, I've left you a full replay of that Superbike run. Please enjoy it.